Hey, this is Jonathan Toshnik. The question is, should I make my small business into an LLC? Generally, that's what I see most lawn care businesses forming are LLCs. That's what we've personally done. I think it's a good, safe structure. You probably want to double check with your accountant if you have an accountant where you've sat down and explained to them what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go. Everybody has a little bit of a unique situation, but predominantly the LLC tends to be the more popular structure. And so it's hard for me to say for sure, but odds are you're probably like most lawn care companies, or you're probably like most service businesses, and so you should be very safe forming an LLC. I definitely recommend an LLC over remaining a sole proprietor or a partnership. It provides you a level of protection that you do not have if you're a sole proprietor. So if something bad happens and your business is eventually sued, you could potentially be personally liable, where they could come after your home and cars and your bank accounts. Whereas if you have an LLC and you're operating your business like a real business, there's some rules around that, but basically you're not running your business out of your personal checking account and such, but you're operating like a real company, keeping business records, have business bank accounts, things of that sort. And it can be proven that you really operate your business like a real business and it's an LLC, then you've got this level of protection you wouldn't otherwise have, where if you are ultimately sued, theoretically all they can do is come after your business assets versus your personal assets. I recommend bizfilings.com. That's a good one to use. Here recently, we've predominantly been using LegalZoom.com for entities and trademarks and things of that sort. So bizfilings.com, LegalZoom.com are both excellent. It's pretty inexpensive. You're going to spend in the hundreds of dollars, and it's going to be a good use of your money over and above remaining a partnership. It just takes a little bit of risk off the table for you, and it's a wise direction to move. And it's essentially so inexpensive that there's absolutely no reason not to do it. I think the earlier you do it in the business, the better. But clearly, sometimes the money's really tight, or you're trying to figure out if this is the right business for you. In those cases, it's okay to drag your feet. But sooner than later, you want to convert yourself over to this type of an entity, at least by year 2. And one other note is when you do that, make sure you switch your bank accounts to be under the LLC's name, not under your personal name, or not under your name that you previously had when you were a sole proprietor. So try to clean everything up, but LLC is a great way to go. As everybody else says, double check with your accountant and your attorney. Probably don't have one yet, but if you do have one, double check. Good luck.